Hey, everyone. Welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about some Sandoval of it all. So before we get into all of this, one, I wanted to say thank you again to all of you for all of the very sweet and kind messages. As you can see, we are back in our studio. So we will be back into everything, especially hot, messy topics, our members only lives on Monday, all of that. So in the meantime, I know that this week was a little bit different, but thank you guys so much for all of the love and just being fucking awesome. Really, seriously, thank you. But with that, guys, we got to get into the Sandoval. So before, just do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and let's do the damn thing.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so this was a little interesting to me. Raquel, Tom Sandoval. Got a little busted, did we? Well, according to page 6, they think that maybe we did. Let's talk about this for just a brief second. All of it. All of it. Vanderpump Rules co-stars Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss may have hooked up long before their months-long affair was revealed. In the latest episode of Page Six's reality podcast, podcaster Tracy Morrissey of Pot Psychology explained why she believes the secret lovers first got physical with each other in the summer of 2019. I don't know if you guys are doing the math, but a 7-month affair from 2023 to 2019 is not 7 months. It's a fucking long-ass affair. That is a long-ass time to be cheating on your spouse. So go on, Pot Psychology. We want to hear more. Miss Morrissey. Okay. Morrissey pointed to a scene in Vanderpump Rules Season 8, Episode 9 that saw Raquel folding napkins with 2 former SUR employees, Dana Cathan and Danica Dow. Raquel told them that she had gone out with the girls the night prior, saying she got so drunk that she came home, left her purse on the counter, and went to sleep. She said her then boyfriend, James Kennedy, was furious that he couldn't get in touch with her and that she woke up to rage texts from him calling her names like slut and, well, other things. During that scene, Bravo flashed back to the night in question. They showed this really fast montage of Raquel being wasted, like dancing out with people. This is what she's telling Evan Real and Danny Murphy. And it's just such a quick flash, but if you pause it, you'll see that it's actually Tom Sandoval taking the selfie video. You see half of his face, and it's 100% him. It's very obvious it's him, and she's leaning on him and stuff. A few episodes later documented Ariana Madix's birthday party. Ariana dated Sandoval for nearly a decade until she learned about the affair. I'm calling it a affair because it's Raquel's affair, but the affair, yes. And James is talking to Raquel about the rage text incident, and he mentions, and she almost talks over him when he does it. He's like, but you don't turn your phone off. You shouldn't turn your phone off. So her phone was turned off. It wasn't on the kitchen counter in her purse. It was turned off. Morrissey left Raquel's explanation. Well, she felt that Raquel's explanation to her coworkers sounded a little too rehearsed and very deliberate, suggesting that she spent the night with Sandoval, that he coached her on how to spin the story. Morrissey went on to say that she first noticed Raquel using the lightning bolt, a secret symbol of her love for Sandoval, on Instagram about 2 weeks later. During the season 10 reunion, which was filmed shortly after everyone found out about Sandoval, the bar owner kept insisting that he and Raquel had a one-night stand and then didn't have sex again for a while. However, both he and Raquel claimed that the initial tryst happened in August of 2022. I think there's like a nugget of truth where it did happen and then it didn't happen again for a long time. She thinks that the length of time was actually years and not weeks. So she's saying, I think there's a nugget of truth. I feel like these two absolutely hooked up at some point. I think that they hooked up and then they took a break. So this hookup wasn't as long as everybody thought it might have been, but they definitely hooked up. They took a break and they ended up revisiting it. Yeah. I mean, I could totally see that. I could see that literally all day. She also pointed to the season 9 reunion in late 2021, where Raquel called off her engagement to James Kennedy. Sandoval had spent thousands of his own dollars helping Kennedy plan an elaborate proposal. They actually panned to Sandoval and he's just scared. And then he just starts laughing like really giddy. And his castmates were like, why are you laughing about this? And he was like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about the engagement. And it came across to Morrissey like Sandoval was trying to play it off. hypothesizing that he couldn't contain how happy he was that she was single at the time. I mean, this just gets messier and messier. However, you want to sit here and just like shake this down, it's a really shitty, bad situation. But I mean, the way that she's breaking into it and she's trying to figure out, okay, when did this happen? What happened? What was going on? I mean, it kind of makes like, I don't know, it makes sense to me that this was happening a lot longer, a lot sooner than what we heard. They're not going to tell us the truth. What do you guys? No. Okay. But it keeps going. Stassi Schroeder is now also defending Tom Sandoval against vitriol from the fans, which I thought was interesting. Before opening up about the death threats Sandoval has received after cheating on his former girlfriend and explaining why a Vanderpump Rules return probably wouldn't be a good idea, Stassi, who's expecting a baby boy with her husband Beau Clark in September, took to her Instagram page on Monday to share photos from a nude maternity shoot. All right. And she was praised for it. She looks great. But regarding Sandoval, Stassi told Alex Cooper on her podcast that she doesn't like the vitriol that she's seen from the Vanderpump Rules fans. I've been in a position where I've received so much hate before. I don't like where we're at, like in society, where like that's how we punish people. As Bravo viewers well know, Stassi was fired in June of 2020 along with Kristen Doty, who has since returned over her racist behavior against former co-star Faith Stowers. It's like emotionally beheading people. What makes this person on their computer, what gives them the authority on what they think is like enough hate for him to receive? I don't get down with that. I don't like it. Do I like Tom Sandoval? No. Do I think what he did is disgusting and like fuck him? Yeah. But like, see, now I feel like I'm even adding to it like the online vitriol. She said there's even been death threats, which Stassi understandably is completely against. Let's just like not do that as a group of people. Let's just not. And at some point, that is how people become incredibly depressed and like think about taking their own lives. As Vanderpump Rules season 10 played out, Stassi felt her talents were wasted and would have really liked to really just given it to Sandoval and been like, I always knew, especially due to the favored edit that she believes he received during their time together on the show. I felt like he was always so beloved. And I would even say to my producers, I'm like, when is he going to get the edit that like I feel like the rest of us see? Why does he keep getting like away with being just this dude who just wants to like give people things and help people out, man? That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody who's constantly blaming others and dredging things up from the past and like just deflecting constantly. And if the rest of us look bad, then he looks bad. And I've always felt that way. Also, Stassi admitted that she does miss the show at times and loved filming and had fun. She wouldn't be quick to sign her family, including 2-year-old daughter Hartford and her unborn son, up for a return. The success of the show was like directly tied to how badly the cast hurts each other. It's dark. When you really think about it, it's not like a healthy place to be. Like, it's not good on relationships. You can be in the strongest relationship. And I mean, if you think about it, it's Vanderpump Rules. It's like who's betraying who's cheating on who's being shady. And like sometimes things are invented that like never ever happen. To put that stress on a relationship, and then if you have children on top of that, I'm just not sure that that's the healthiest thing for me. I am team Stassi on that. But as far as Miss Morrissey, again, who entered the chat to let us know that the timeline, the math is not mathin', I have questions to which I definitely need answers. So if you guys also agree with her, go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, show some love, do all the YouTube things, and we'll see you next time.